It's coming home, man.
I mean, I'm genuinely
you.
speechless. I'm not often speechless, but can you believe it?
You're not familiar with what's happened? Into the Breach has just made the champion stage at a major. BCSA is working, boys, but let's see if Sangal can get anything working here because they have been dismantled early on in this round. It's all on to QB.
I believe
Let Us Cook
before
wins this round.
I believe before this major, 3 players ever had made a major for the UK.
And one of them at least was on an NA team, Def.
Yeah, one of them was Def. I think Def was the only one that's played in the playoffs, I believe. Before,
Was Surreal on that
Mezzy,
team when Complexity made a major?
No, I don't think so. I
right?
believe it's Smooya, Def, and Mezzy before this one.
That makes sense.
But we've done it.
Well,
we've done it.
Get a few more. 3 more in there. QB. What do you got for us? Not much. 35 seconds. Takes the time to reload. Knows where 2 players are at least. But unless they give him a fight, there's really not a whole lot that can be done here. And he knows it. Matter of time. He got 2 out of that. Not quite sure that was... So we're wondering where that push-pull was going to be. We do have Blitz compensating in towards K, but there's no presence on the B side proper. That's the opening that they've left. And eventually, presumably, Snacks is going to have to adjust over to reinforce, especially as Corey gets the opener here in towards mid. Now they're in a lot of trouble. Blitz being pushed out by that Molotov. Pressure on to B. Sangal just went around this corner. Oh, what they would find.
Quite content, though, just to be passive. Let Us Cook do actually win mid control, but it's at a pretty heavy toll. And Sangal just decide, let's get this B control. We showed a bit of presence. They're going to regroup in towards T-spawn just here. Oh, we got 3 smokes, flashes, Molotovs. An A-hit seems pretty likely right now. So mid-nade-ish just to add a bit of presence. And if you let us cook, your best chance in this round is reacting B as soon as possible. But for the moment, it's looking real static.
Nice shot for sound. Ripper on that one. Is that going to stall them out? No, certainly not. 24 seconds. They have to go. There are no choices. And friend, that's a sitter that he missed. Big opportunity. Missed the 3rd shot. That's just never going to work. Fortunately for him, Panics will show him how it's done. Put his teammate down in the process of getting that frag. And they've left Donut open, so they're just going to lose this on time. There's nothing that they can do about it. They can't plant the bomb. Everything about that take went well for Sangal, except for the part where Panics put his teammate down. And then they just had no cover for Donut. Left themselves no... It's our own Counter-Strike Hacksaw Ridge.
Indeed. Full retake on B here. Was last time it didn't go so well. Snacks is up close. Is Bialy really going to come through the smoke? Mid player is picked up. Bomb seems to be planted. And there is a Molotov. Brent, they're going to fight before it. 2 kills for Sangal. Spread across the site. This is a messy retake, and they need to use their nades perfectly on this Let Us Cook side.
They got the man advantage. That's really good. Covers off the AWP. Now it's just about Panics, and he doesn't have the lineup necessarily. They're going to get on the bomb. And he's already given it away. He's told them exactly what he's doing. He's going to save this. Has no interest in going for the retake, so it is going to be another round up for Let Us Cook.
Just to kind of calm down, settle the nerves, whatever. Get on the same page, because it's like a little bit janky. You're on their map, big of course, I think.
It's a bit odd of a situation. Soulfly getting pinched between 2 players. Caught by Snacks there in towards mid. Now you've got this weird spot for Corey, and he's not going to be able to do anything with it. So all of this control, all of this spacing, the man advantage, and it's just dissolved before our very eyes. Looks like tissue paper that got wet, you know? It looked solid for a moment, and then it just all come apart. So let's see what Skrunk's got for us. Sangal. It feels like... Okay. It feels like, you know that meme where it's step 1, blank, step 2, blank,
Yeah.
step 3, question mark, question mark, question mark, step 4, profit?
Yes.
Feels like they've got step 1 and 2. They have no idea what to be doing in the question mark question. There's utility to answer them, though, so this gets slowed up a bit, but Blitz is going to be under pressure once the smoke fades. He's got another smoke he could put up, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the choice at this point. His gun's drawn, and it's 3 found! All right, way to answer the call there, Blitz. Having a monstrous game here from Cave. Will get overwhelmed, pummeling with the reload, but Corey makes this a little bit more interesting. Fast flank from window. So it's friend they have to tango with. It's contained right now for Let Us Cook. They're going to trust the AWP. And he's going to reward that trust. Nicely done from friend. Puts it on the Corey. 1v3 and not even a chance there for Corey. Huge round.
Made a big mistake in this Vita. They had other options. And Ancient on this T side, a map they knew they were going to play, a map they somewhat could prepare for and think about these T approaches. Wow, it's just been a disaster. And look at this round, trying to AD fault. Friend gets the first, players falling back. Disrupted again in Sangal.
I mean, it is their pick, right? This is their map. And they just do seem to come apart at the seams. Under pressure, chance here for Corey. Fake flashing off the pistol. They've lost their A main lurk, who just walked out. Didn't anticipate Sound being aggressive. I guess seeing 2 in towards mid. Maybe he thought that was the A player come off. Now Soulfly and Skrunk have actually pushed all the way through B site. They weren't content with the flank. I know they need to start winning rounds, and that's a big kill on the friend. Takes down the AWP. Still at a man disadvantage. This Molotov's the right read. Skrunk does commit to it. So the bomb's going to go down. It's a decent position in the post plant. They can make this work. Sound is long on the rotation. That's going to stall out. Let Us Cook. It might burn the utility from Sangal just for this stall out. Actually, Blitz is hunting. Woo! When he is deleted. Chance missed there for Sound. Now this fight's going to be tougher. They just got the player back on the corner. Nade will help with this, but Skrunk so very ready. They needed someone to step up. And Skrunk has delivered. Snatch is to commit to the risky defuse, and Soulfly will be happy to escort him out of the round. Play. They have the utility to go for that mid fight if they want to dump in towards elbow. 2 players here. Looks like it could be the case. Still, he's a bit misplaced, but that actually does set up Corey to die. He thought he'd found the gap. He thought he found the opportunity to exploit, but no. This may be intentional. And now a fight around elbow. That's where he stole the bomb. Can't be losing that, but friend, again, just cannot win the fight to hold the site. And so he is dismantled on A. A bomb plant should be going down, and this could just turn into a save. The money is putrid. But with that kill, never mind. Let Us Cook are right back in. They're right engaged, and Piali's going to follow it up, dropping the bomb in the process. So you've got Soulfly on the other side of the dang map. And QB in the meanwhile has to try and work this through. That was ambitious, to say the least, from Blitz, and QB doesn't need no teammate. He's getting it all done himself. Sound's position's not known. But likewise, he's very paranoid that he's getting wrapped upon.
The bomb is still down in A main.
That's what he's just going to babysit.
Yeah, these guys have to cross the line. They've got these 3 flashes.
Now, they could just go through.
I wish Sound stayed over on the AWP and just posted. He's just so scared
so worried about the wrap. How can you blame him for it? Now he knows he's got the opportunity. They have to cross back over, but he's revealed his position. He gave it away, and he's still so paranoid about that flank coming in. So they will cross the bomb. They will try and plant this down, and Sound still nervous. Now going to make his step out, and Soulfly was waiting for that the entire time. So, what a recovery there. That's not how we do this.
I'll be claiming Canada as a colony. So we will have this.
Sound gets a nice opener there. But this is just the distraction. It's all about the B hit. In the meantime, this is going to be pressure onto friend. Not necessarily been up to it, but this time with the rifle, we'll get one. A little bit belabored on the spray, but sets up snacks for more. The bomb plant is going down, but with Blitz on the flank, yes, it's only a matter of time before they realize, well, no one's here. It's the flank. The bomb's not even planted for Strunk, so not quite sure what the point of that lurk was, but it will not work. The bomb will be defused, and 4 players will survive as Let Us Cook look to get back on track.
That fake really wasn't the most effective in the end, was it? Because Let Us Cook must have called the... Brilliant. I mean, I wasn't watching back then, so I can't even... It's not even a real reference point in my head, but... Yeah. We're back, baby.
You're back, baby. You know who else might be back? It's Sangal. As they are fighting kill after kill. Big frags for Corey here in towards mid, and they just keep trying to fight back in, and it's a disaster for Let Us Cook. Just friend remaining. Trying to find something with the AWP here, and they're just going to completely avoid him, of course. So it's about saving this op for friend. Sangal. Set to find 5. And, I mean, set themselves up beautifully as well. The money is majorly depleted over on the Let Us Cook side. You know, their initials kind of spell luck. They may need a lot of that to get back into this game. Nice shot for QB. Just
Shizu deploy those. He's going to line them up for mid. These players load up in donuts. And window. They're going to flash their way through. But the moment Sangal gets this information, it should be a red carpet onto B. They're losing some numbers, but I don't think it's going to avert the course of this round. They should just take B right now. They know who these players are. Take B. Please. Come on.
They don't.
There we
agree
go.
with you.
They don't know.
But there's a smoke up out. The smokes are scary. I think they actually wanted to get the guns out of the way. I believe that was getting ferried around for Skrunk, throwing away the rifle, trying to avoid giving it up. But Blitz has been able to at least retrieve the one from window. Bialy's looking for the one here in the elbow, saying, hey, no fair. Where'd you hide it? I don't actually know where you can toss out of the map in this map. I guess just over the wall. Either way, it has worked. Blitz appears to be content with saving in this one. As makes a lot of sense. They're looking for guns. They're going to boost it up to try and find where he stashed it. I wasn't actually paying attention to where he threw it over the wall, so... Not quite sure.
I don't think they can recover it. Doesn't really matter if Sangal lose numbers. Next is last anyway. Just want to hand over another rifle.
Yeah.
It's the only fear. They get this AK down. Pretty good result, but...
There you go. Extra AK found. It's going to be tossed over just so Bialy can sprint on in, grab it.
Yeah, Bialy can also drop an orb. Very nice. You want to go in that direction? I think he was 12-3.
12-2, yeah, 12-3, yeah. Certainly.
Yeah. Not like he's been bad, but he, not quite the same absolute tornado he was earlier. Destroying, wrecking house. Bialy gets one in mid. And Sangal are going to give that up fully. They're going to reroute. Doing any part of that control.
That's a really nice find for him. I mean, the damage, certainly, he doesn't know the damage he's got on Panics as well, but just rebuffing that space early on if they get this kill on Corey. Corey's been such a nuisance for them in mid, and that's a big cleanup for Snacks. So now this B push, it's all they've got, and once again, Skrunk just gets caught trying to wander out on towards A. This A-lurk has been a weakness for Sangal. So the last round, at least, is starting to break the way of Let Us Cook, and they need that. After how strong this half started, really do need to be taking at least a 9-6 out of this, and barring some theatrics from Panics or Soulfly, they should be. That's an unfortunate opportunity given over. Bialy caught on the reposition. There are numbers here, but this could go bad. Blitz wants to make sure it doesn't. Now Panic's not trying to clear things quietly, but Blitz will eventually find the moment to strike. For them. Sangal looking to kick things off with a bang in this pistol round. They got 4 on the right side. Seems like this hit is coming towards B, and they have red Let Us Cook like they're a quick book. Let's see. They can do it by the book. Doesn't seem to be the case. Blitz bring a little bit too much spice to this recipe, but Snacks will get caught on the edge of smoke, so now they're rotating. Trying to slide in towards the donut. A QB! A little bit of a fly in the ointment here. Leaves friend all on his lonesome without that which his name suggests. truly has no friends remaining in this round. A bomb plant attempted here. Panics creeping ever closer. The kill comes in, and even the plant denied for insult to injury.
Nades. It's maybe an opportunity to get frisky. 5 on towards B for Lettuce Cook. Needless to say, they've got to fight harder into this direction, but that's not going to be the case. It's actually Sangal the one to control. Snacks gets a trade, and now it's getting frisky. There's a lot of space. There's a gun on the ground. A little bit nervy for Lettuce Cook.
Long range engagement there, but Soulfly make the MP9 sing. I got the player pressed in the corner, but they overextend, and now, Panic's low. Has to back away. Sound is a little bit paranoid of the pinch coming in, but Panic's so low, this is very doable. 1v1, spots the player. Spots the player, but just goes for the out-and-out fighting against the rifle. That one's never gonna be... Could do pressure here in towards cave. Soulfly backing away. He's forced out. The space has been taken. The ground has been claimed. Ah, missed opportunity there for Snacks. Couldn't connect with the Tech 9 at range. And now all that utility is starting to drab away.
Can only assume Snacks heard a reload or something. It looks like Panic's the one under the ledge. Was reloading, but he had a teammate, had some help. Sangal's repositioned. They know nobody's in mid. Move back into a 3B defense. Quick flash clear of ramp. Here's the real prong. It's going to be cave, and well, for the moment, kind of just sitting back in retake. This is not too bad for Lettuce Cook. One good flashbang, and Soulfly is a dead man.
But he's not going to be. Instead, he smoked off. So hold on to this position. Bomb plant secured at least. And I mean, in the post plant, these pistols become a lot more effective. All tough to slow down this push around the bend. All 5 are coming from the same direction. Lettuce Cook don't have to worry about the post. There's still a Molotov. Where is that? That's on Blitz. Is there another smoke? There's not another smoke. This molly could actually end it. This molly could end it. Blitz, you got to throw it. Oh no, Blitz is too committed. He's not going to be able to throw the molly, and he's actually deleted, so that was the chance to confirm things. Meanwhile, they're stuck onto the defuse. Spam not going to connect, and it should be A-okay. That Deeg is desperation, and well, it will find further damage. It won't find the round. If Blitz just deploys that molly.
A clean win. 3, 4, 5 alive. They'll be much happier.
Panics. Gronk openers here. Sound does have some questions, but it's still looking good for Sangal. And that smoke going down will make them feel a little bit more confident here. Lettuce Cook have shown a pretty clear predilection towards this B site in the initial rounds. Seems like they're going to stick to that particular gun. Smoke in. I think that's a little shallow, so I think there's actually... Oh, no, it does cover off. Soulfly, the only one who can do anything about this, but with that kill, he sets it up nicely. Spotted the bomb, can call in teammates as well. Trade out continues. That's all on the Sound. Will falter.
Loses his AWP for no value. It's a pretty questionable investment, I think.
It really is. And I mean, look, the numbers are all right. 14 and 11. Certainly the numbers are good. There's going to be the kill. All right, justifying it early on. Already got them an extra rifle. So we'll shelve our doubts for the moment.
There was no universe where Sprunk expected an AWP on that angle. No world. The Soulfly's fighting back. Flashbang from Corey is critical. But the shots are even better. And wow, what a cleanup.
Wow.
I can't believe it was almost that.
Oh. Big kill there from Soulfly. Holds onto this B site. He's on an island, right? He knows this presence is here in towards mid. This is such a dangerous spot. This is really such a dangerous spot for him. He's negotiated it by sliding towards the back of the site instead, trying to avoid getting caught out, and then Bialy doesn't know where to take this mid presence. See this? Oh, maybe a bit of an overextension for Soulfly. Could have waited for his team, perhaps. He did find damage. Now that's the overextension. That one's too bold. takes it a step way too far. Now, do they really go for this? Panics and QB. A lot of the line economically. They will give it an attempt, and there's one blitz. Something to secure things. Panics at this point, he's out of time. He already made his choice. He's got to back away. It's going to be posted to make sure that no one chases, but they will allow him to keep the op because Let Us Cook get what they really wanted. They get the round. They had to win this round to keep this game competitive. They've done exactly that, Alan.
Certainly have.
Sound advancing forward. QB's here in A main. We're getting donut push. Panics puts that up to great effect. There's the opener. That's exactly what you want when you've got the solo up. Find that first contact, get the kill, fade away, reposition. It's exactly what Panics is doing. So they're going to try and disguise that op, shift it around the map as much as they can. Well, Let Us Cook have holds of either periphery. They're now denied the middle. And actually, they're not going to shift the op around. They're just going to reposition it for this mid fight. Leave Panics to secure this, and Let Us Cook have to puzzle through this pretty quickly.
These mind games, though, because I think Let Us Cook will probably expect that AWP to have moved. It was a shame for them they didn't have any players grouped. They would love to react off that information of where the AWP was, but they didn't have any players next to each other. It was a little bit nervy. Panics has moved. Double cave, Soulfly tucked. 4 players, all the remaining ones for Let Us Cook. And now over towards B. I'm not sure if Scrum got a spot there. He puts down his Molotov. And actually, look at this, Mike Cube. He's pushing route through A. Corey soon will get alerted. There's nobody in mid. This is by no means a done deal for Let Us Cook.
Oh, certainly not! Kill at the PT-50 and Panics is making that op sing! It's all in a friend. Stuck in a really tough spot. 15 seconds. She's going to have to try and secure this with Soulfly. Could just pull him off the angle. It's Corey instead off the spam that does it.
Soulfly's money, Panics is money, Cubia's money. If you're saving any guns, you can buy again in the next regardless of what happens. It's Let Us Cook that have no cash in reserve. Full force buy for them. Awkward exchange. But somehow Bialy comes out on top. And he's got full donor control. Sangal actually scrambling now to reposition. How did Bialy, not get a gun going into donut? Where did that go?
I don't know. QB with the lazy clears. Gonna set him up with an opportunity. Had no idea player had worked his way into the corner. Soulfly and Panics with the recovery quickly. It's a prime opportunity, and there's still a big chance into this round. Let Us Cook now starting to work their way in towards B. Means that pressure's going to be on for Soulfly. Panic shifting mid should be able to rotate to support this, and as Scrunk clears out mid and sees nothing, that's going to send alarm bells ringing. They're wary. Panic wants to clear mid just to make sure there's not a player tucked to red room, but now they know. It's got to be B, and Soulfly's got the spot. He's got the shot on the first. A bomb plant might happen here. But actually, if Sound's battling this forward, that opportunity could be missed. They want the kill. They want the chance to win the round, but they're not going to be allowed that, and they may no longer be allowed to plant. No, not at all. What a recovery. Bialy. Tip of the spear here as Panics is under threat.
I don't think you want an AWP in this fight, Mike. This is going to get scary.
Not ideal. Panics will hit the first. Had to do so. He's somehow away unpunished, and now QB keeps him clear outside of A main, so huge missed opportunity, and now Panics can just swing. And I mean, this is disastrous. They had so many...
You just have that conversation and say, let's not do this again.
Stack.
Ooh, there's going to be some aggression. 4 players.
Oh, those nades. Oh, Friend, mortar shot. Ugh. Can't capitalize, really. I mean, Friend happy to trade himself out as a low HP player in that instance. Set up the 1-for-1. Skrunk's aggressive. So this was the adjustment. They've gone hyper aggressive on it, but they still lost Cave. Although Sound, maybe a bit overambitious in his peak, gives himself up to Panics. Now you do have Bialy working out as the lurk on A, but one of these guys outside of B main is going to need to get this bomb and get out of here if Bialy's position is going to matter at all.
Just keep an eye on
That's
Corey.
exactly what's happening
Keep an
now.
eye on Corey, because Corey has the juggle mid as well. And Bialy does make it into Temple. Sangal are making no real plans to move here on B. Scrunk is pushed back through Jag, and I think he's going to catch
no.
Blitz. That's really unfortunate.
The timing on this is brutal. Scrunk's just looking to see if he can get any more. No, he can't, but he will take that kill. So it all becomes about Byali, right? Byali, it's almost like he's taking it too far, where he's like, I could flank B, and that caused, I think, a moment of indecision, where they gave that look back in a cave to see if the opportunity existed. Byali, now position revealed. Sets them into a bit of a panic. But that likewise means they know the bomb's not being protected. Snacks is alone, and now he's gone. So it's all on Byali. And they can threaten, they can push, they can fight through. There's nothing to hide Byali's intentions, his position revealed, and his life forfeit.
In the tank core, those ingredients ran out at this point.
This deep mid control. That's a pick and a half for Panics. Peering down from window. Now they know the threat's here. Blitz is stuck. It's like, okay, how do we want to fight this? We know Blitz is up, but Scrunk does. Distraction of the AWP. The trade is there, but still. Bomb now confirmed. Panics with a rare miss. Soulfly right there to correct the mistake. And that's going to be it. Panics even sending his teammates skyward to celebrate the first map win of the series.
That nade, I can't get over that. That was